Welcome to this very gentle yoga class for seniors. We'll be practicing in a chair, and our movements are slow. The practice has 3 parts. The first 5 minutes or so is all about the breath, connecting mind and body and breath, settling into the practice, calming the nervous system before we start to bring some gentle movements into the body. Knowing that if I ask you to do anything that doesn't feel right in your body, feel free to modify it. Make it your own. We end the practice with Savasana, that piece of the practice where we digest all of the good movements that we've been practicing. So we sit quietly for a period of time, and you can extend it for as long as you like. We hope you enjoy the practice, and if you do, I hope you'll hit like down below or subscribe so that you'll be notified when I post new programs for you to watch. So let's get started. Hello, welcome to Yoga with Nancy. I'm so glad you could be with me today. As always, we begin our practice with some breath work and then move into postures and then some nice relaxation. But let's begin right now with a nice full inhale, drawing the shoulders up towards your ears. Bring the breath into the top and sigh it out through your mouth as you drop the shoulders down gently. Nice inhale. Nice letting go breath. Exhale. One last time. Let's do it again. Inhale. And sigh it out. Nice. Beautiful. I'm a little tense today because I'm waiting for my 7th grandchild to be born. Very exciting. My daughter-in-law's in the hospital with my son, and I'm just really excited. So I need to sigh a lot today. Great way to release any tension, right? So as always, in order to move through the practice and gain the full benefits of each practice, we move gently with awareness and listen to our bodies. If you feel discomfort or pain, back off a little bit and take a few moments to pause, to breathe and to rest, and come back to the practice when you're ready. So this is called practicing ahimsa as we practice yoga. Ahimsa being a Sanskrit word which means non-harming, not to harm any living thing, especially ourselves. So sit nice and tall in your chair, mountain pose. Let the crown of the head move up, roll the shoulders up and back, release them down away from the ears. Close the eyes and choose a moment or take this moment to set an intention for your practice today. It brings more benefits to the practice. Perhaps you choose a word or a quality that you'd like to invite into your life, a word that can help give meaning to your practice today. For example, a word like breathe, acceptance, peace, joy, endurance, or strength. Pick a quality that resonates with you the most. Keeping that quality in the forefront of your mind with your breath as we move through the practice. So sit nice and comfortably in your chair. Rest your back against the back of the chair if you wish. Keep the spine nice and long and tall, avoiding any slouching. So the belly draws gently in, enough so that you can still breathe. Bring your right hand to your belly, just below your navel, and rest your left hand on top of your right. And with your eyes closed, begin to bring awareness to the breath. Noticing its movement in and out without changing it or judging it. Simply observing it. And now bring your awareness to where you feel the breath most in your own body. Could be in the belly, could be in the throat or the nostrils, the rims of the nostrils as the air moves in and out. And rest here with this awareness for just a few more breaths. And then begin to notice if the inhale and the exhale are equal in length. They may be, they may not be. Once you assess that, you may want to experiment or explore counting the inhale and the exhale, maybe a count of 4 or 5 for each. Noticing how it feels to bring them to be the same length for the inhale and the exhale. And if it's comfortable for you to explore letting the exhale be just a count or 2 longer than the inhale for the next few breaths. If it's not comfortable, by all means, just go back to what is comfortable. And then letting go of any control of the breath, any strong focus on the breath. Just let the breath be natural. And in your own time, when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Find a nice tall spine, finding your Tadasana, that seated mountain pose. On your next inhale, draw your shoulders slowly up toward your ears, and on your exhale, let them move away from your ears. So we're kind of doing little circles with the shoulders inhaling, the shoulders up and back, exhaling down and forward. Just kind of moving around the shoulder blades, warming up the back. Coming back to stillness in our mountain pose. On your inhale, breathe the arms up overhead so they reach up, palms pressed together. And on the exhale, the arms sweep wide to the side as you fold the torso forward over your thighs. On your inhale, the arms sweep wide, the feet root down, belly draws in, nice strong core. Bring the arms out to the sides, come all the way back up. If this is too much for you, bring your hands to your thighs, press yourself up. On your inhale, let's do that again. The arms sweep wide and up overhead. On the exhale, they sweep out to the sides as you fold forward. If you'd like to put your hands on your thighs for support as you fold forward, let that happen. If it's comfortable for you to let your hands float down towards your feet and the crown of your head point down towards the earth, let that happen. If that is not comfortable, just keep the head reaching forward. Keep the hands on the thighs. Try to soften the shoulders. Maybe a gentle shake, yes or no, of the head to relax the neck. Gently breathing into the shoulders and down the arms, letting everything relax, allowing the torso to drape gently towards the earth or reach forward towards the space in front of you. Every exhale, letting go breath, a release of tension. Again, to come up, you can bring your hands to your thighs or press down into the earth with your feet. Bring your arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way up to seated. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, the hands glide down. Pressing together, thumbs press towards the heart. Coming back to Tadasana. So we're going to do a little bit of warming and bringing energy into the eyes. So press your palms together and begin to rub your hands together vigorously, creating warmth. Warmth and energy in the palms of your hands, really rubbing them, building that energy and warmth. And now cup your hands together so there's space between the center of the palms and the fingers. Keep the fingers together. Feel the energy that's captured there. Energy you can't see, but you just know is there. And bring those hands to gently cup your eyes. Let that energy and warmth soak into your eyes. Eyes are quietly open, relaxed. Not focused on anything, just enjoying the sensation of warmth and energy pouring into the eyes, back to the optic nerve. And then let your hands come down to your lap when that warmth feels as though it's used up, that it's filled up those eyes with warmth and energy. As you let the hands come down onto your lap, gently begin to roll your shoulders. Once again, bring the shoulders up towards your ears and back and down. Roll them forward and up and back. You might even let the whole arm come into play here. And then you might bring the torso in. So you might let the torso sway as opposite shoulder rolls up and back. Just warming up the torso as it moves from side to side, shoulders roll. Coming to stillness. Take alternate hand to opposite shoulder, right hand to left hand to right shoulder. Hug your shoulders. So draw those hands around your shoulders, drawing them together. Shoulders are drawing towards each other in the front body. Sit nice and tall, bringing the length to the spine. On an inhale, take a turn to your right. So you're holding on to opposite shoulder, spine is long, and you're twisting to the right. Gaze can go over the right shoulder if your neck is ready for that. If not, keep it centered in the facing forward, right between the shoulders. Breathe here. And then on an inhale, come through center and let the twist come to the left. The gaze can go over the left shoulder if that feels good for you, or it can stay centered in the chest, chin facing forward. Next inhale brings you through center, and the twist happens to the other side. So we're just breathing into the twists, moving from right to left, letting the neck wake up along the way, so you may see if it has more room to move with each twist. Just slowly waking it up, never forcing in the neck. So twisting to the right, coming through center, twisting to the left, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. And then coming to center, look down at your arms, figure out which one's on top. Take the bottom arm and bring it out from under and bring it on top. So you have opposite arm on top now. Take a nice breath in, spine is long, and on the exhale, twist to the right. This time gaze over the left shoulder, so your head is going in the opposite direction. Inhale to center, spine continues to lengthen long, spine is long and straight. Exhale, twisting to the left and gazing over the right shoulder, so the head is turning to the right. Again, moving with your breath, inhaling to center, exhaling into the twist, letting the head move in the opposite direction from side to side. Just waking up the spine, kind of wringing out tension. So it shouldn't be forced. It should feel like a nice wringing out, flowing. And then come to seated. So let the arms rest down on your lap. Sit nice and tall. Bring the arms out to the sides, palms are up, and then let your hands float back almost behind you, fluttering them like little bird wings. So the arms are reaching from side to side and the hands are reaching back. You're opening the front of the heart here across the front of the shoulders. Just very gently letting the hands move forward and back. Little fluttering little baby bird wings opening up the front body. And then bring the hands forward, rest them on your lap. Come back to that beautiful mountain pose. Lift nice and tall the back of the head, the crown of the head. And then take the right foot up off the ground, extend the leg long, and flex the foot. So let the toes draw in towards your nose, if you will. Begin to make circles with that right ankle. You might feel some crackling and popping. Bring those circles in the opposite direction. Bend that right knee, place that right foot down on the ground. Lift the left foot off the ground, root down through the right one for stability. Extend the left leg long, flex the foot, toes draw towards the face, towards the nose. Nice stretch through the back of the leg here. And your awareness is on the toes. So you're trying to get that body awareness, keeping your awareness right on the toes. So you're trying not to let the mind drift elsewhere. Draw some circles with that left ankle in one direction. And then when you've done a few, 5 or so, 6, whatever feels really enough, when you're satisfied in that direction, move in the opposite direction. And then bending that knee, letting that left foot come down to the ground. Sit nice and tall, mountain pose. So we're going to extend our arms. The arms are down by our sides. The palms are facing our thighs, facing inward. Fingers are together. On an inhale, reach the right arm forward. As you reach the right arm forward, notice what's happening with the right shoulder. So you want to keep the head of that right humerus bone, the big arm bone on the top of the arm, in the shoulder socket. So it might be reaching forward. You might be rounding out of that shoulder. Draw the top of that bone back and let the energy be moving from the shoulder through the fingertips. So the arm feels like it's lengthening, but you're not rounding the back of the shoulder. Bring that arm all the way up overhead, bicep by the ear if you can. If you can't get that far back, just go as far as you can. And then reverse direction on the exhale. You're going to reach forward and the arm will come down. So we're going to do that again 2 more times. The arms reach, tongue-tied. The arm reaches forward and up. And then forward and down on the exhale. Inhaling forward and up. And exhaling forward and down. Nice. Rest that right hand on your lap. And let the left arm be long by your sides, fingers facing your body, fingers together. Again, inhale, the left arm reaches forward, keeping the head of that upper arm bone in the socket. Length comes from shoulder to fingertips, and then let that hand reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward and down. 3 more. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, forward and down. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, forward and down. Last one. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward and down. Beautiful. So we're going to do alternate arm and alternate leg. This is always a fun little challenge. Now, I can't see you, you can't see me, so we're just going to have to trust each other. This is what we're doing. So take your right arm and your left leg. Reach your right arm forward and up. Extend the left leg out in front of you and draw the toes in. So the leg is floating off the ground, toes are drawing in. Right arm is up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, left leg and right arm come down. On an inhale, left arm reaches forward and up, right leg extends long, toes draw in. Exhale, arm and leg come down. So we're going to do this alternately. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, right leg, and down. So I'm going to let you take control here. Inhaling, opposite arm, opposite leg, and down. Opposite arm, opposite leg on the inhale. Exhale, let it come down. At your own pace, with your own breath. It's kind of a slow motion military march, the kind you see in the Chinese military demonstrations. Straight legs, nice straight arms, alternate arm and leg, moving to your breath. Pause the next time an arm and a leg is up and notice if they are opposite. Oftentimes we wind up doing the same arm and leg. Just noticing, switching it back to opposite if it's not. One more on each side. And when you're done, simply release. Sitting really sturdily in your chair. So if you're really forward in your chair, you might want to come back just a little bit because we're going to lift both arms and both legs. We're going to be using our core muscles, the muscles that support our torso. So on an inhale, once you're settled, lift both legs up, flex the feet. Lift both arms forward and up overhead. So this can be intense, and if you need to, bring them down and come back up when you're ready. That's okay. We're going to count for 5. Keep drawing the navel in. 4. Really using your muscle strength here without straining. 3. Belly's drawn in, spine is long. 2. And 1. Then with control, slowly lower the legs, slowly lower the arms. Inhale, shrug up, take a breath in, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, shrug up, and exhale, sigh it out. Nice. So we are now going to do some hip walking in the chair. Hip walking in the chair can actually have the same benefits as walking, and it can bring you, help bring you back into balance. So we're going to lift the left buttocks off the chair. You'll hear my chair squeak, and then the right. So we're just going from side to side, lifting one buttocks off and then the other. We're using our core muscles here as we do this. So lift that left buttocks, lower it, lift the right. So we're kind of marching on our bottom in the chair. Really good for you. Nice. A few more times. And then coming back to neutral. Nice. On an inhale, bring your arms out to the sides and create cactus arms or goalpost arms. So the forearms are perpendicular to the ground, elbows are as high as the shoulders. On an inhale, press the elbows back. On the exhale, bring the forearms together. Inhale, open them up, press the arms back, forearms go back, the heart opens, shoulder blades draw towards each other. Exhale, forearms come together in front of you. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling, closing at your own pace. Working the shoulders, working the rhomboids, the big muscles in the back, keep our shoulder blades moving closer together and apart. Staying out in cactus arms when your arms are open. Take a nice breath in, and on your exhale, bring your hands to your thighs and glide forward. So the torso is coming to the thighs, glide all the way forward. Bring your hands to your ankles if you can. If not, keep them on your thighs. On an inhale, lift and lengthen the torso. Reach the heart forward. So if your hands are down on your ankles, come to your fingertips. Let the spine get long. On your exhale, fold again. On your inhale, you have choices to come back up, hands on the thighs to press yourself up, or arms can reach out to the sides, belly draws in. Using your core strength, bring yourself all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale your hands to your heart. So always honoring the body, practicing ahimsa. We'll do that again 2 more times. And if you need to support yourself with the hands on the thighs, please be kind to yourself. All right? No lower back issues. We don't want any hurting of ourselves. So on an inhale, bring your arms to cactus arms. Nice breath in. On your exhale, lean forward. Bring your hands to your thighs. Glide them all the way down to your ankles. Your head can turn down if that's comfortable for you. Hands down at the ankles. Inhale, come to your fingertips, lengthen the spine. So reach the crown forward, lift up a bit. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, hands to the thighs or out to the sides. Belly draws in, bring yourself all the way up, hands float up overhead, press the palms together. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. Inhale, open to cactus arms. Exhale, lean forward. Hands to the thighs, glide them to the knees or over the top, down the shins to the ankles. Crown of the head points down or straight ahead, your choice. Inhale to a long spine, heart reaches forward, sitting bones reach back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up, hands reach overhead, palms press together. Exhale, glide the hands to your heart. Beautiful. Beautiful job. So noticing where you might feel some warmth or opening, some spaciousness. Congratulating yourself for a beautiful job, and then finding your way into that final resting position of Savasana. Legs extend long, back rests against the chair, perhaps a pillow under the low back. And again, if you're able and wanting to lay down on the ground, as long as you can do it safely, that you know that you're able to do it. So honor yourself. If you'd rather sit in the chair and just kind of melt into that, then do that. And with your eyes closed, just being mindful, exploring the sensations in the body. Resting awareness on the breath gently. Allowing the muscles to melt away from the bones that they sit on. Allowing the bones and the structure of the body to keep everything strong. But all the soft tissue, muscles, fluids in the body just kind of melt down into the supports behind them. So as the body becomes heavy and surrenders itself to gravity, the mind becomes light and spacious. Aware of the breath. Perhaps following it gently, but not with any gripping or holding. Just noticing the in and out of the breath, not forcing it or controlling it in any way. Just being aware that it's there for you. Bringing your awareness inward and upward towards that space between your eyebrows called the third eye. Place where your beautiful light, your essence, the absolute perfection of who you are, just as you are. Resting your awareness there until you're ready to go about your day. Muscles are relaxed and the mind is relaxed. The breath is subtle, smooth, rhythmic. Without rush, knowing that when you're ready to go about your day, you can take a nice full body stretch. Build the lungs up and sigh the breath out. Bring your hands to your heart, gaze to the tops of the fingers. Until next time, namaste.